to my channel. So just before we start this lesson, I just wanted to tell you guys something. So as you're probably aware, the government are planning to reopen the schools as of the 1st of June for reception year 1 and year 6 pupils, and as a result of that I am expected to go back into school to help look after these children. That means, unfortunately, there are going to be a few changes to this channel. I am going to try my very hardest to keep uploading videos onto this channel to help support you at home who are not in school. But due to the demands of having to be in school and having to be teaching and having to be planning, unfortunately, I am going to have to cut these lessons down a bit. That just means that there won't be as many lessons being uploaded a week. I will try my very hardest to get at least 2 lessons up a week. So I'm going to aim to do a maths lesson and an English lesson. I'm not sure what days they're going to be uploaded on as of yet, because I need to get myself into a routine of doing it first so that I can give you the exact times and days that it's going to be up. But rest assured, I am going to try my very hardest to just keep supporting you at home, as I know how important it is that you are getting an education at home as well. But anyway, let's get on with this video. Good morning everyone, and welcome back to another week of learning. So in today's lesson we are going to start looking at money, because I know that money can be quite a tricky subject for you guys at home to get your heads around. So in this lesson we are going to be looking at the different coins that we have in the British currency, and then we are going to look at adding coins together to make an amount. Now this lesson is going to be in the style of challenge the teacher, because I know how much you guys at home love challenging me, and in actual fact you're really good at challenging me and beating me. So let's get started with today's lesson. So we're going to start off this lesson by just looking at the coins that we have got in our currency. I'm sure a lot of you at home already recognise these, but for those who maybe haven't come across change or coins before, this is just to help you to recognise them, so that when we're adding them together you know exactly the value of them and know what they look like. First one we're going to look at is the 1 penny. Now if you want to go and get yourself a bit of change from your parents or from somewhere that you've got some money at home, then that would be really helpful. So this is a penny, so this is 1p. The value of this is 1p. Then the next biggest coin, so the next biggest value of coin, we've got a 2p. Now a 2p is a bit bigger than a 1p. Here it is for size. So the 2p is slightly bigger in size than the 1p, although they're exactly the same colour. And then the next biggest value of coin, we have got a 5p. Now 5p is a shiny silver. It's quite a small coin. And the value of this coin here, 5p, would be the same as if you had 5 1 pennies. Next biggest value coin, we've got a 10p. Now 10p is slightly bigger than a 5p, but it's exactly the same colour and exactly the same shape. Can you see that? So this is the 5p and this one here is a 10p. Okay, the next value, and we're beginning to change shape now. So the next biggest value, we've got a 20p. So the same colour, but a different shape. And then the next one, we've got a 50p. So this is the next value coin, is a 50p. And if you look at the bottom there, you can see that it's actually got 50 wrote on it. A lot of these coins will have the value wrote on them. So same shape as the 20p, same colour as the 20p, but it is just a bit bigger in size. See that? And then the next biggest value coin we have got is a pound. Now I don't actually have a pound coin in my house, which is bizarre because I've got every other coin but I just haven't got a pound coin. So I'll insert a picture of a pound coin here. Now the pound coin has recently changed actually. A couple of years ago I think it changed, and it now looks like this. So it's got the gold around the outside and then the silver in the middle. And then the next coin we have got that actually has the biggest value out of all of our coins is a £2 coin. Now the £2 coin looks a bit like a £1 coin, a little bit, but it's just a bit bigger. So this is a £2 coin. And it actually has £2 wrote on it. Can you see that? So those are all of the coins that we have got in our currency. If you are struggling to recognise those coins still, I suggest stopping the video here and just asking your parent to maybe just do a quick flash like you do with your Phonics cards of the coins, and then that will help you to recognise which one is which. Now, one thing to remember when we are working with money is in £1, so £1 equals 100 pennies. So that means that in £1, so in this coin here, there are 100 of these. 100 of them. So £1 equals 100 pennies. So let's just have a quick fire round of how many pennies are in the amount. So if I said to you, how many pennies are there in a pound? How many pennies are there in a pound? 100, good. How many pennies are there then in £2? 200, well done. Okay, how many pennies are there in £3? 300, okay, a bit trickier now. How many pennies are there in £5? So £5, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Well done if you got that right. If you want a little bit of a challenge here, how many pennies are there in £1.50? 150. How many pennies are there in £2.25? 225. Good. How many pennies are there in £5.45? 545. Well done. Hopefully you can see that link now. So here is the challenge, the teacher part of the lesson. I am going to put an amount up on the board, and it is your job at home to try and make this amount with as many different coins as you can. So let's just go through an example of what I mean by that. For example, if I had this amount on the board, I need you to think of as many different ways that you can make up 40p using the coins that I have just shown you. Now remember, we don't have a 40p, do we? We don't have a 40 pence piece. No, we don't. We have a 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, £1 and £2. You can't make up a coin. So let's think of how many different ways we can make 40p. So we could have 40 times 1p. Okay, so that's 1. And then we could have 20 lots of 2p. 20 lots of 2p. We could have 8 lots of 5p. And then we could have 4 lots of 10p. And then we could have one more, 2 lots of 20p. For example, I've put 5 different ways on the board to make 40p. Now, for those of you at home who have said, Miss Rowney, there's more than that, because you can use a 5p, a 10p, a 20p, and then 5 ones, you are on it. Well done. So you can use as many different coins as you want. They don't all have to be the same coin. So you can use 2p's, 1p's, 5p's, 10p's, 20p's, 50p's. Okay, let's get started then. I'm going to put some amounts on the board. This side is going to be challenge 1 and this side is going to be challenge 2. Pick your challenge. This one's going to be the easiest side, and this one's going to be more of a challenge for you. So here is where you challenge the teacher. If you get all of them correct, if you find all of the different ways of making this amount, you at home get 1 point. And that 1 point means that you have beaten the teacher. Don't forget to let me know how many times you have beaten me. Here is your challenge on the board. Like I said, this one here is challenge 1 and this one here is challenge 2. Have a go at doing them, and then in Thursday's lesson, I will give you the answers and we will see if you have beaten the teacher. Find as many different ways of making these amounts on the boards. Remember, you can use the coins as many times as you like, as long as it equals this amount. I will say goodbye here and leave the questions up for you to have a go at. Pause the video and I will see you tomorrow for spellings and phonics.